Science is the tick. And, of course, creative is artistic. But David, talking to Lily a little bit earlier, sounded like she was going to have a feast and a half on Christmas Eve and on Christmas Day. You know, I'm sure some of that would have involved some quite sweet stuff.
I'm sure that will. And in fact, I have a menu that possibly Lily could consider. Or here at the DA Diner, if you like. I'm looking at 3 cakes, and they're from 3 different nations. The first is the strudel, which is that lovely layered pastry, German in origin, or Austrian. It has often apple filling in it. And it's German for whirlpool. And that's because when you're making it, it is that sort of twisting and turning of the pastry.
The real folding effect. Yeah.
That's exactly right, yes, the folding effect. Now, the other is the Pascha. That's P-A-S-C-H-A. It's a Russian cake, and it resembles a pyramid. In fact, in simple terms, it's actually a Christmas pudding, largely, in its ingredients, with the one exception in that it has cottage cheese on the outside.
Oh, so it's that really dark, rich centre and then the cheese externally.
That's right, in a pyramid shape, and it's a traditional Russian cake, and Pascha is their word for Easter. In fact, it's an Easter celebration. That
okay,
cake.
so it's not linked to Christmas as such, but has some very similar ingredients.
Exactly. Now the last one is it's made up of the little choux pastry, and that's French C-H-O-U-X, which is French for cabbage. Now it doesn't have cabbage in it, but it looks like a little cabbage. And that's because the cake that the choux pastry makes, those little sort of cream puffs, creates this huge pyramid, and that's called a croquembouche.
Oh, that is an incredibly difficult thing, I think, to make and balance properly, isn't it?
It is very delicate. And croquembouche, it has the sort of chocolate dipped choux pastry, and it's all been sort of adhered with caramel, sort of sticky caramel. And croquembouche has a lovely origin. It literally means crunch in the mouth. So that does describe not the taste, but the sensation of eating it.
Well, thank you for giving us all that vitamin-rich information. Thank you. And our scores, Andy is on 10, Sam is on 23. We're heading for some more letters. And Andy, what would you like this time?
Can I start with a vowel, please, Lily?
Thank you. A.
And another one?
E.
I'll have a consonant.
P.
And another consonant.
L.
A third consonant, please.
D.
And back to the vowels.
O.
And another vowel.
Another E.
And I'll finish with 2 consonants, please.
A C. And finally N.
Here's the clock. Well, Andy, how many from that mix?
I'll try a 9.
You try a 9. That sounds what we like to hear. Sam?
I'll try 9 as well.
You try a 9 as well. Probably the same 9. Okay, well, once again, roll of the drums, which we always like to do for a potential 9. What have you got, Andy?
Pole dance.
And Sam?
I also had pole dance.
Same one for you. Would you just like to verify that you've got the same thing before, for adjudication, we cross to Mr. Astle?
The pole dancing adjudication. Pole dancing is listed here in the dictionary, Richard. It is actually 2 words, so I can't allow it. And in fact, pole dance as a clean verb is not there, even as a phrase.
What did you actually find here?
Well, moving away from erotic dancing, I'll offer you cleaned as a possible 7.
Very nice indeed. Far more pure. Well done, David. But unfortunately, no score for Sam or Andy. Well, there was a little bit of excitement. Let's see if we can manage some more with our next letters. And Sam, they're yours.
Lily, can I please start with a consonant?
Thanks, Sam. F.
And another one?
S.
And another one, please.
M.
Another consonant, please.
G.
And could I please have a vowel?
I.
And another vowel?
E.
And another vowel, please.
O.
And could I please have a consonant?
R.
And let's finish off with another consonant, please.
And last letter, M.
Time to think. How many do you think this time, Sam?
6.
6 for you. Andy?
5.
Let's begin there, please.
Morse.
And yours, Sam?
Forges.
Good, David?
Forges is good. Andy, what was your word?
Morse.
Just for viewers at home as much as anything, I'll see if Morse is allowed without the capital letter. And Morse here is listed without the cap, so that would have been fine, Andy, had it been the longer. Forges is good for 6, and memoirs is the 7 that I found, Richard.
Good stuff, and nice solid 6 points for Sam. Let's go back and mix it with the numbers again. And Andy, do you have a preferred combination like Sam?
I do, but I'm not sure what it's called, so I think I'll just have the single parent family, please.
The-
1 large and 5 small.
1 large and 5 small. We call that usually the adventurer, I think.
Is the adventurer? Or actually, we did kind of change it to the classroom mix as well, because somebody suggested that. They're both great labels, and probably so is the single parent too.
Yeah.
Big family though.
Our numbers: 9, 1, 2, 2, 8, and the large is 25. The target to reach is 126.
Away we go. Well, Andy, did you like it?
Yeah, I did. 1, 2, 6.
Spot on, 1, 2, 6. Well done, Sam.
Also 1, 2, 6.
You as well. So, tell us what you did, Andy.
9 minus 2 minus 2 is 5.
9 minus 2 minus 2 is 5.
Times the 25 is 1, 2, 5.
The 25 is 1, 2, 5.
Add 1.
Add 1. 1, 2, 6.
So, very nice and straightforward. Sam, same approach?
I did the same thing.
Again, would you just go through that verification process?
Very clever.
Still pretty straightforward, Lily.
Yeah, super simple. So I tried to make it a little bit more difficult.
Oh, you've got a difficult version.
Oh, yeah.
All right, take us on a bit of a scenic route.
Okay, so 126 divided by 2 is 63. 9 by 7 is 63. So 8 minus 1 is 7. By 9 is 63. By 2 is 126.
There we are. It's a kind of short, elegant scenic route, but a nice journey. Well done, Lily. But well done to Sam and Andy, 10 each. So Andy's on 20 and Sam is on 39 as we head for our next break. And your next word mix, it's event tad. This time the clue, dispenser's revenge. Back in a while.